Good morning, 20 IB. I guess it's afternoon for you. Anyways, I just wanted to say welcome back. I know this is not the typical welcome back that we would usually have, with you telling me the exploits of your vacations and how much you slept or how much you worked over spring break, and I would tell you about the exploits of our family trip to Phoenix. That didn't happen, but here we are. I hope you managed to have a restful spring break in some capacity. I know there's a lot of stress going around these days with this new normal that we're living in, but I hope you find ways to still experience some joy and some activity. I know for us, my basement has never looked so horrific. That's where the kids' toys and stuff are, so I just close the door because I just can't deal with it. So I just closed the door. But I just wanted to pop in here today to say hello, reconnect, and kind of tell you a little bit about what's going to happen right now. So what we're doing, right, so as you know, you've been kind of introduced in each of your classes here. As you know, we're doing common Google Classrooms, at least in social studies. So we are merging your class with Mr. Balog's class and Miss Fallowfield's class into one Google Classroom. You'll find that Google Classroom link in the announcement where you found this link. So please enter that new Google Classroom. In that new Google Classroom is the activity for today. So we're kind of going to pick up where we left off a little bit. What you'll see kind of on a week-to-week basis is some of the mini lectures are going to be led by Mr. Balog. Some of them will be led by myself or Ms. Fallowfield over the course of the next few months. And the reason we've chosen to merge these Google Classrooms is to ensure essentially continuity of learning, right? If one of us gets sick, there's no sub to bring in that would then be able to teach you. So by team teaching it, we make sure that you all still get the material in a timely way, and then we can move forward together. This also enables you, if we're working on like a group task, to be able to work with your friends that are in other classes as well, not just the one that you're in. So when you pop over into Google Classroom, there's a short kind of review, little lecture done by Mr. Balog, and then an adapted task for our China case study. And there's two choices. One, the South China Sea sovereignty issue, or now this emerging COVID-19 issue. It's your choice to which one you'd like to do. On Friday, so that task is going to be due next week, Friday. As you've seen, that paper 2 that we were supposed to do before the break, right, we've pushed that till after. That is also due next Friday. Many of you have already done it, and if you have, great. That can be submitted into our regular Google Classroom, not the joint one. I'll be marking it out of our regular one. So two things due next week, Friday. One that you've been picking away at for a while, so I'm not overly concerned about your capacity to get that done. On Friday, from 11 to 11:30, I'm going to be live in Google Meets. I'll post the instructions and the code or the invitation on Friday morning. And if you want to just pop in to connect, say hi, tell me a story, ask questions about the task or paper 2, feel free to do that. Historically speaking, the way this is going to work, I guess not historically speaking, here moving forward into the future, we will be posting about 3 hours of material a week. We're at that stage, though, in our current study that in class we would be giving you time to work on a task. So what we're doing is next week, instead of posting mini lectures, because we've done the lecture portion of this case study already, what we're going to do is we'll post kind of 5-minute video clips of us kind of talking and reminding you of things into next week. But next week is that opportunity for you to work on those tasks, because if we were in class, that's what you would be doing. And so we don't want to now give you extra lectures for the sake of that, when we would in class be giving you some time to work. So like I said, Friday morning from 11 to 11:30, I'll be live in Google Meets to say hi and answer questions and all of that and reconnect. But for now, pop into that new Google Classroom and we'll go from there. Oh, in relation to paper 2, one more thing. In relation to paper 2, we're going to do 2 paper 2s between now and the end of the year. The one that you're going to hand in next week, and then another one down the road. we will mark one of those two papers. Whichever one you think is better, that's the one that we'll mark. So you'll still get feedback on the paper that you're going to submit next week, and a kind of like a formative grade. But ultimately speaking, we're going to count one of those two papers. Okay. I hope you all have had a great week so far. I miss seeing you guys every day and the smiles and the, come on, let's get to work. Let's be on time. All that. I miss all of that. I wish we'd be back here at school soon. Have a great day.